Next up, I'm having a chat with Shane from Silverstein. How are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
Good, yeah, not too bad. You're here at Slam Dunk.
Yes.
It was yesterday.
Yesterday was good. We had really nice weather, which I wasn't sure about today, but today it's like the sun is coming out right now.
It's crazy.
It's beautiful. I'm surprised you're not wearing sunglasses.
I was planning on it.
It's like kind of killing me.
I had a nice shirt ready as well, and then it was a bit dull. It was a bit rainy when I rocked up this morning, and hello, sun.
Hello, sun.
This is British weather, though.
I know. You never know what you're going to get. And it changes by the minute, but no, yesterday was awesome. Obviously, that's where Slam Dunk originated, right? So those people are animals, and it was a great show. Today was awesome, too. This festival, we used to play it when it was like the inside at the university.
Yeah.
We played it then, so it's really cool to see it's come such a long way,
Yeah. And you're doing these shows because you've got new music out. You've been dropping some singles. You've got a new track with Nothing Nowhere.
Yeah, we do. We have a new record. Actually, the album is out now. So we dropped a bunch of singles. Nothing Nowhere is on a track. Andrew from Comeback Kid is on a track.
Yeah.
We got a lot of really great guests. And the album's out now. It's called Misery Made Me. And we really liked the record when we made it. We weren't even ready for this response from the fan base. Like, people are jazzed on it. They're like calling it our best record, which is a pretty amazing thing to hear when it's album 10 for us. Because, as you know, bands their albums don't always do this. Sometimes it's a little sketchy. So we feel really, really good about the new stuff.
Good, yeah. How does this record compare? Because obviously, with it being 10 records, obviously your music might have changed a little bit over the years. How does it kind of compare in the scheme of Silverstein?
For sure. I think every record, we don't talk about what kind of record we're going to make.
Yeah.
I think if you do that, you're kind of setting yourself up to do something kind of forced, and it's going to be a failure. So we go in, we kind of, what riffs do you have? What song ideas do you have? And then as it goes, we sort of start to figure out how it's going to be arranged and everything. And obviously with this one, being that it was written, through the end of 2020 into 2021, it's a pandemic record. That's what we were going through in Canada. Our lockdown was very severe. And it's a very dark, sad, frustrated album.
Yeah.
That's the content of the album. And but honestly, man, I think this record does a little more than the last one did in terms of it's a little more interesting. The last record was great. It had a lot of great songs, a lot of singles. Like, every song could have been a single. Whereas this record, we experimented a little bit more. Okay. There's a lot more screaming on the record.
Yeah.
It's heavier and it's darker and it's a little more intense emotionally. So I think that works because we couldn't have written the last record now.
Yeah.
It would have been forced. And if we couldn't have written the record now back then because we weren't as pissed off and sad. So it all works out in the grand scheme of our discography, and a discography that we're really proud of.
Yeah, and how easy was it for you to kind of make the switch in the writing and the recording process? Because obviously the lockdown would have had an impact on how you would have made it.
For sure, 100%. That's the really interesting thing is when we were writing the record and we were kind of alone in our basements, and not in a great headspace or emotionally at all.
Yeah.
That was one side of it. But then when we actually went to track it, we got together. And it was so good to be together and so great to make music with your friends. And we lived together and all this stuff happened. And it was actually a beautiful experience. But the subject matter of the record was still really dark.
Yeah.
So it was a really, really kind of interesting thing. But I think we spent more time on this record than any record before we've done, which I think bands have to do.
Yeah.
Because getting records doesn't get easier. And the recording process was awesome. Working with Sam Guyana again, same producer as the last album.
Yep.
That guy's just continuing to grow his own craft too, get better and better as a producer. And we just felt awesome about what we had and how we kind of put it down on tape.
Yeah.
Well, not tape, onto a hard drive, but you know what I mean.
You know what you mean.
You know what I mean, yeah.
So once you finish here, what's the plan for the summer, for the fall as well? Plenty of touring and gigs, I imagine.
Yeah, so we just got here over to across the pond, so I'm feeling my jet lag's starting to wear off a little bit now, just a little bit. We head over to mainland bunch of German festivals.
Nice.
We go to I think we go to Austria and Denmark and Netherlands and a bunch of other countries. So we're here for about a month. It's gonna be so much fun. Like that's the thing. You know, I know you in the UK. You've had a few festivals last year, mostly domestic bands. Well, I don't know in Europe if they've had anything yet.
No.
I think this is the first thing since like 2019.
So. Yeah.
So people are going to be pumped. We're pumped.
Yeah.
It's just, and the weather, oh man, it's like perfect.
If it's like this.
We're back, baby. We're back.
Exactly.
We're back. There's no masks. Like it feels like it's 2019 again, and it's, or earlier. It's just, it's an amazing feeling. But yeah, we're doing that, and then we have a tour in America and Canada with the Amity Affliction, good pals of ours. And then we're coming back to the UK in December to do a headline show in London at Electric Ballroom, and one in Birmingham as well. So
busy year, busy times.
Very busy, but we've been so unbusy that we have to make up for the lack of busyness with more busyness.
And with the new records, you want to get people to hear it at live shows.
For sure, we're really, really proud of it. Really happy with the response, and yeah, I mean, of course, if you come see us play, we play the old shit too. It's not just the new record, but we are really, really happy with just everything that's been happening right now with us. It's great time.
Yeah, for sure. Excellent. Well, Chaz, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Can we cheers?
Yeah, cheers. Cheers.
I like that.